Morning, everybody.
I
Welcome to the Thursday, July 18th, 2024 meeting of the Parks and Community Services Committee. I'd like to call the meeting to order and start with approval of the minutes.
Can I bring it up?
Go ahead.
Stacy and I did review. I have a template that I use and I apologize. The members absent and staff, the top portion was corrected by me as reviewed for the meeting. So the correct people were there. I think we had Tessa still taking the notes and stuff, so I apologize, but I already corrected those.
Wonderful.
As I call them, the meat and potatoes are good, then we're good to go.
The other stuff is, yeah. So does anybody have any corrections other than those?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Would somebody like to make a motion, please?
I make a motion that the minutes for the 6/20 meeting for the Parks and Community
As amended?
amended.
Perfect. Somebody like to second? Okay. Thanks, Tom. So any more discussion about that? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Thank you. Thanks to everybody on Zoom. Public comment. Ann.
Jan Siebert Warman, P O Box 778, Cannon Beach. I just wanted to thank everyone who was involved trying to get the tsunami sign in Whale Park moved a little bit so it wasn't in the visual way of looking through to the ocean from there. And Bruce St. Dennis, we were finally able to go over there again and look at the suggestions from Anita Duber and Gary Hayes as to where that might be a better place. And so Bruce okayed it the other night, and I'm just really happy it'll be moved soon. And thank you to everybody.
Oh, thank you, Jan.
Yep.
There's nobody online, right? Okay, wonderful. Thanks. Okay, so we'll start with the discussion. Right of way tree removals. There weren't any. So next is monthly state of the parks. Kirk and AJ.
All right, well, I'll start this time.
AJ's today.
I planted, so the new trees, I planted 2 of the Leyland cypress, similar to the ones that we planted with the kids out at the water treatment plant. And I was on vacation for a week, so not as much to report, but I've got the debris pile removed yesterday on 6th and Hemlock. It was a nice big pile, so could use the tractor. I planted some flowers at the 2nd Street bathrooms, and the elk already got into them, but they didn't eat everything. The basketball court surfacing is coming along, so last meeting, they had started to fill the cracks, and then now they finished the top of the crack, I don't know, surfacing to make it more pliable. And then now they just need to put the final surfacing and color over the top. And we currently started on the rose garden yesterday, and we are planning on finishing it today. It's been neglected due to everything else being more important. So, and then just lawns and hedges, the main ones, and the downtown parking, and then the midtown parking, trying to get all that done before the tourist, takeover is tough, but
Yeah.
we're getting it. And anything else to add?
We have this red truck out here. We call it the water truck. There's a tank in the back, and so we water almost every morning. And every year it's different what we have to do, besides the flower baskets, which don't change. But I just wanted to note that we're spending more hours a week watering this year than we normally do because of all the young trees that have been planted this year, basically just. And I just just for the heck of it, I just finished mowing the main park and a lot of elk are back, so.
Yeah,
Babies.
Well, what's that?
Babies are here.
Yeah, because I just feel, well, I feel bad for the soccer players sliding around in the, but they're here anyway.
Yeah, and just for reference, so I was out watering this morning. So what I watered was, you remember the trees on Sixth and Laurel?
Yep.
We planted, so currently still watering those. Then there's two of the Leyland cypress at Elk, or not Elk, Ecola Creek Park that were planted. And then I have some flowers down around the Siuslaw pump station and then around Warren Way and Hemlock there. And
There's those five, later,
Five. yep, the other
South End,
ones at the south end.
South Cannon Park, or whatever you want to call it.
Wow.
I know it's just a pump station, but the Siuslaw pump station, we did a massive remodel to it and expanded it. If you get an opportunity to drive down and take a look at it, it looks really, really good.
It's got a nice new paved street there, so yeah.
And AJ built retaining walls and then planted some, Rugosa Rose and Salal up on the side around it.
And then
oh, wonderful.
rhododendron around the back.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's more extended watering time, but we're able to split it up into every other day, so we're able to get in early as well and get the parking lot stuff done.
And I'll just add something to this, the Center Street beach access, we're in the final phase of this project. I would estimate in the next 2 weeks that beach access will be open.
Yay,
Nice.
It's almost there,
Wow.
great.
okay?
Thank you.
Good.
You guys are awesome. Thanks. Okay, so next on the agenda, heritage trees. So as you remember, last month, Jeff Gerhart came and told us that the tree we had nominated was a go. And so Trevor and Sherry have worked on getting us on the council agenda. We are on the agenda for August 6th for approval of the heritage tree. So that's exciting. And this is our first one. So thanks you guys for making all this happen.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, should be. Been a long time coming. What, 2 years, 3 years we've been working on this?
Oh, it's Groundhog Day every day, so it's 2 days ago.
So anyway, thanks. This is gonna be fun and you guys were able to get it on the agenda quickly and so that's exciting. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yay, yay. Next is tree focus group. Les, do you wanna comment on that?
You bet. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, welcome. How's Louisiana?
All right, good. Hot, humid, all those things we love.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the tree focus group has been meeting at least weekly since our first public viewing at the Planning Commission. So let me give you what I know this morning. We will be having the second public formal review next week on the 25th at the Planning Commission meeting. My understanding right now is that the actual red line changes will be posted on the city website today sometime. They're not available at this exact moment. They'll also be part of the packet that will be coming out as well. A lot of work, a lot of time has been put in understanding the feedback we got. I think that folks will generally be pleased with what they see, and I just encourage everybody to keep your eye on the city website and take a look at that document as soon as it becomes available. Again, it's a red line format, so what you'll see is the document as we presented it 2 months ago or meeting before last, and then all of the changes that that we've considered and have made are now shown in red line. So it should be easy to understand where things have changed, and I hope folks will like it.
Good.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we still have a lot to do.
Yeah, it's been a big work in progress for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys.
So next Thursday, 6 o'clock.
Work in progress.
6 o'clock.
So thank you very much. We'll keep you posted what happens next. So, okay, so next is community grants. We went in front of council, this month for approval of the community grants and they were approved as recommended. And so, Sherry has worked very hard with finance to get the checks out. They went out with a letter last Friday. Do you want to say anything about that?
It was a really fast and easy process that, along with the letter of congratulating them of their grant amount, that we received the evaluation form as well. And so it does state on that evaluation form that they have, I believe it was 30 days of the date of when they do whatever project that was to support, that they were to get that back to you. So hopefully we can start seeing some letters come back to the committee, and I'm not sure how you process that, but I'll find out.
Great. Yeah, that was a test this year. You'll remember that we wanted to kind of condense it a little bit, see if we could get the checks out to the recipients a little earlier, and wow, this is a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So I hope that they are, able to do what they need to do sooner with their funds. So thanks, everybody. It's a big undertaking. And I know it's appreciated. And again, thanks to the budget committee and to the council for increasing the amount we have to give to those nonprofits. Anything else for community grants? Oh, yes, there is something.
Oh. Well, Les, I didn't get back to you about I was gonna help you with getting the word out, but I talked to Stacy this morning and she said that Debatia is willing to do an article on the community grants. So that might be a good way for us to just, give her that information and then let her write a nice article, and if that's okay with you.
Yeah, Betty, thank you. Since I've been traveling, I've been a little bit preoccupied. So yeah, I think that if we can work with Deb, surely that will make it easier to get something out that will tell folks what good we're doing with the grants. And I think that's what we needed to do most of all.
Yeah, I can connect with her today and just tell her that, what I know, and then have her show you the article before we send it out. Is that good?
That'd be great with me. Thank you, Betty.
Yeah, and I'll, anybody else I need to show it to, or?
Would anybody else like to see it, or just going to be a short, like 2 sentences about each of the recipients, what their organization does?
Just a question, do we have a contact with Seaside or Astoria Papers that we could also, because we want to get this thing publicized
Right.
with everyone.
Yeah.
Staff would like to see this write-up.
Contributing to the county,
Staff would like to see this write-up.
Okay,
Okay,
but Deb's a starting point, or?
Your staff will go right up.
No, I want to see it.
before it goes out.
Yeah.
Great, we'll send it on to you,
And
Sherry and Karen, then before that goes out.
And I do need to send to the council on what your process is.
Right.
for the concert.
So I wanted to tell you that I spoke with Andrew after our last meeting, Tolavana Arts Colony. And he is more than willing to have us present at one of the concerts. The first one was the 14th, the other day. And that seemed a little soon to get that done. He was hopeful for 2 more concerts, hopefully in August, and then 1 in September. So I have a call into him, just waiting to hear back. And as soon as I have the information, I'll send it out to the group. So that's my update on that. And obviously, we still have the option of the Thursday night concerts too. So, anyway, so I'll let you guys know when I hear back
so
from
we're gonna
Andrew.
do both. We're gonna,
Just one. Just the article in the paper and then one
Perfect.
concert.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Any other questions about that or comments?
Karen's got her hand up.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to remind you that the Gazette only prints once a month now. So I agree with the comment that was made regarding getting it in the Astorian as well, because they print every 2 weeks. So at least that'd give you a chance to get it out there a little bit sooner. I'm not sure what the cutoff is for Gazette. You might ask Deb when you talk to her to see how quickly that'll print.
Okay,
Well, the Astorian prints 4 times a week and the Signal's once a week. But everything in the Signal comes right out of the Astorian. So if we could get this would be bound to be picked up by the Signal, obviously.
Sure.
And the Astorian. That would be almost, I think,
But
more widespread than just the Gazette.
right.
I have the public publishing dates and also the contacts of who to do for Daily Astorian, so I could send that to you unless.
Okay, great. I'll see you after. Okay,
Great,
all right.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so monthly reserve cleanup. Ready? Oh,
Well, we've had a special treat this month. We had last this Tuesday, we had 3 new people coming, young people coming to help us. And we did a nice pile, even with the blazing hot sun. And it's at the end of Hemlock and where it connects with 6th Street. We're gonna be meeting there again this week with our regular group. And so I'm hoping that from now on, the group that met on Tuesday, they continue to want to work with us. And so there might be enough to work at the same site twice a week, which might move us around the city and more thoroughly around the city rather than just stopping and then going with when we still have stuff to do. So anyway, young energy. Thank you for picking up the piles for us. That makes it so much easier.
Yep.
We did uncover another little cedar tree, and it's in a little bit. It's got a long trunk, and then just a little top, because it was so covered up. I would like to do something on Saturday to help these trees that we've uncovered. Do you have any recommendations to like fertilizer or any?
I have some fertilizer I can go put on it. I did see, I don't know if there's more than 1 tree, but I did see 1 there.
We found, I think, did you find 3 last time?
We had 4 last time.
We got 5 now.
We've got 5.
Well, I think we're only missing 1 then, right? Well, anyway, we'll keep looking because it's really overgrown now.
I think I planted 6, so if you got 5, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. So it's happy news.
I didn't know.
If you don't mind,
Yeah.
if you don't mind
When they cut.
fertilizing them, fertilize them, I'll bring like a thing of water and water them on Saturday.
Okay, yeah.
You know, we'll kind of baby them a little bit.
Well, I can stop by with the water truck too,
Okay,
and now that I know they're there.
yeah. I'll try to mark them. Okay,
Right.
so that's where we are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
and thanks for getting the text out to everybody to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and do you have any idea? Oh, somebody said there was something on Elm Street. And it's some ladies that were here at the Coffee with Counselors meeting.
I didn't attend that.
Karen, you were talking to me about those ladies that had something else.
Yes, they were talking about Elm and Fifth near where one of them lives there. So their contact information that I gave you, you might confirm that, but in the Coffee with the Counselor, that's the location they mentioned.
So they have overgrown invasives there?
Yeah, they talked about blackberries specifically, and Jan, jump in here if I misstate something, but I think that's what they said. Fifth and Elm, and it was really taken over with blackberries.
I think it was along 5th Street, right in that area, and I noticed the next day, somebody had trimmed some of those blackberries that were poking out. You know how they do that this time of year, kind of like snakes. But so somebody went along there and did some work but maybe there needs to be more done at some point, but you might want to talk to them. I know both of these people.
I'll look into it on Saturday because it's close to where we're gonna be, right?
To drive past it, right?
I can give you their information.
The fifth, the North Elm Street section of those blackberries is wildly popular for picking
Okay,
next month.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on Fifth, which is the busy street, but North Elm Street.
Okay.
We've pruned it before and then been criticized by I live there, my neighbors who say, hey, come on, we picked those. So
okay,
So
so,
wait,
it's important, but North Elm isn't.
The lady, Miss Lois, very nice. I thought she was meaning on Fifth Street, but we could get hold of her and make sure.
But well, I mean, that's what we do is make, the street department.
yeah, I want to be sensitive to what,
Yeah.
what's,
Just contact her. You have her contact information. Just
Yeah.
contact her.
Doesn't sound like a big deal to me.
I have an idea for a spot at Ecola Creek Park, right before you get into the trail that goes behind the conference center. So it kind of goes down in a little swale there. There's some blackberries that are mixed in with the willows and they're all directly behind those. I don't know if you've seen those two trees that I planted, two Leyland cypress, but all along there's blackberries that poke through if you needed
so if you're,
Website.
we're at Nakus and we walk across the street on that trail.
yes,
Well-
right. Yes, that little park area with
Yeah.
picnic bench and
Yeah, yeah.
that's the Cola Creek.
Between
Park.
the picnic table and the bench, the east side of Acola Creek Park, the east side of the mowed lawn is the blackberries.
Yeah,
If you need a spot,
You can,
Easy picking too.
yeah.
okay, so,
pick the berries first, then cut the hell out of the.
okay,
All mixed in with willow and everything. So
But you guys can make a nice pile and we can access it,
okay,
There's a little spruce tree in there too. Yeah, we've been whacking on those blackberries for years.
all right,
put it in
thank
the
you.
parking spot there.
So yeah, and this would be great if you could just help us find places that you,
We'll give you more than you can handle.
Oh, I also noticed along the lagoon trail, we could do work there too.
okay,
Oh, yeah, there's a lot there.
Okay,
There's those trees that I uncovered on
The
the
cedar trees on the southeast corner.
southeast, yeah.
That's a
and that's over by the sewer.
children's center planting, Earth Day
Mhm.
planting some years ago. I don't know how long that was.
Southeast corner,
Yeah,
yeah, it's kind of next to 101, but on
All right.
the hillside,
okay.
right in that corner, you'll see.
right in the southeast corner of Pond One.
Okay.
Oh, we got a list.
But yeah, there's blackberries are all down side, so.
We're gonna be busy.
I know.
Yeah.
Get 'em.
Okay, anything else for trail cleaning? Reserve cleanup, sorry. And thank you, Betty, for continuing to
Oh, no problem.
move us forward with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks to you guys for always picking up the
Yeah.
stuff we
Makes such a
removed.
difference.
Thank you to AJ. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I know.
I don't do that kind of work anymore.
When we put it up this Tuesday, we put it in front of that sign. Did that make it harder for you?
No, it'd be better if it was all on one side,
Yeah, yes.
because then I can just grab it with the
Yeah.
machine. But when it's on both sides, I have to kind of
Yeah.
move this one to this. pile.
That's what I was worried about. So,
But it was no problem. It's not a
okay,
big deal, but it would help if it was all just on one side.
yeah, okay. That's what we'll do.
Right, thank you. So last on the agenda is 12 Days of Earth Day. I wanted to let you all know that Betty and Les and I finally were able to complete the 12 Days Handbook. We have sent it on to Karen and Trevor and Sherry. Karen's made a couple of small suggestions to it. And we are going to meet with them on the 29th of July to talk about it. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated on the progress, and Betty worked herself silly over that one. So,
Well, I just wanted it to be easier for the next person that comes along, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're all just inventing this as we go, right? So,
So it's making a lot more sense. I think it'll be clear to the people that come to the street fair and also clear to those people on the Parks Committee moving forward what the different jobs are and how they've been done. And I mean, the handbook is gonna be, and the manual that we've worked on, or I think they're gonna always be changing and being updated, but still with kind of the basic.
Yeah.
The basic information there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we'll let you guys know next month how that's going along. Anybody have any questions about that? No? Okay. Well, then we have good of the order. Does anybody have anything for good of the order today?
I do.
Okay.
So this, I think you all probably know, but if you don't, the city has been working with Portland State and OSU to get water filters on washing machines. Anybody that is listening to this or has friends that might be interested, you need a space above or beside the washer where we can attach the filter. The water it works we have it on our house. It works great. The water goes through the filter, doesn't send any microplastic or plastics into our wastewater, which then goes into our estuary, which then goes into the fish, and then it goes into us. So the city's backing this. I really love this project, and I really feel like if we could get this happening, California, Oregon, and Washington are all trying to get this to happen. Then they'll put a mandate for all washing machines on, and then all those states will be pressuring, the washing machine companies will have to put them on, and then everybody will have them. And so our fish and our wildlife won't have to be eating our microplastics. So if you know anybody, please let me know, because we have to get 75 and I think we only have 25. Although with a caveat, we had about 30 people that wanted to do it, but because we have such small houses, we can't do it. So if you have a bigger, older house that has a nice area for please let me know. Yeah.
You mentioned recently, maybe it was at the coffee with the counselors, that some people who couldn't do the filters could help in a different way.
That's correct.
So could you talk about that?
Yeah. So if you don't have the space, they need 15 families that are willing to just fill out surveys, and then 3 surveys for the whole year, just short surveys, and then turn in their electric and water bill once a month, because the washing machine companies are saying they don't want to put these in your washing machines because it's going to make your water bill and your electric bill shoot up. And that doesn't make any sense. And we know that's not true, but we have to prove it. So if we could get 15 families just to participate that way, that would also help. So, but if you know anybody, please let me know, because we've been beating the bushes. And anyway, thanks.
And Karen, did you want to give your hand up?
Yeah, I just want to add to that the microplastics team is going to be at the post office location here in the coming days, and you can sign up with them. I have a filter here at City Hall, so if any of you want to see the size of it or what it looks like, this is completely free to anybody that is wanting to participate. And like Betty says, the only thing it takes is a little bit of space behind your washing machine where your hose connects so that the filter can be accommodated. But we have just a very short few days to get the rest of the folks participating that we need in order for this to be effective. So please get the word out. And like I say, the team will be down at the post office in the morning and in the afternoons to avoid the midday rush, and you can get signed up and get your filter for free. And you can even have assistance hooking it up if you need it. Betty's husband has been extremely helpful, and the university has some team of folks that are available to help as well. So please take the opportunity to participate if you can.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you,
And Ben,
Karen.
thank you for your help.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, thank you. Mark, do you have something you'd like to say?
Well, I just wanted to, and thank you for the opportunity. I just wanted to acknowledge the conversation that's been taking place recently about establishing a new city park up at the Haystack Hill location. There's been lots of opportunities to hear more about that through community meetings. I understand the city council had a motion on it last week. And then there was a good front page article in the Daily Astorian that had a lot of additional details in there. So I thought that everybody in this committee should be aware of that, and we'll probably hear more details about it. Again, it's going to combine about 8.3 acres that's part of the state park now that was already deeded to them for preservation. And the idea about adding about another 4 acres of the Holland Family Trust property, which would need to be acquired, and combining those two areas into a new kind of natural city park, if you will, low impact, low maintenance, but kind of a unique property up there. I know I've enjoyed walking through it for the past couple of decades, and I don't think I've ever encountered anybody else up there. And it's great to be able to have a place like that in town to do that. So I'm not sure if this committee will have any engagement with that process or not, but I just wanted to acknowledge that or go to the order.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to raise the funds and move it forward, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, great. Okay, anything else for good of the order?
Kirk has.
Kirk?
Back to the washing machine filters, has the RV resort been contacted? Do they have them in their laundromat?
I'm sorry, what?
The RV resort
Oh, we haven't, I haven't contacted them, and
owns it and they have a bunch of washing machines there.
so who would I?
Michelle, I guess.
I'm gonna give you her number.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Kurt, the next phase is gonna go after the big hotels and the laundry companies. This one right now, this filter is specific or residential.
Okay,
So the next phase will be going after the larger launder facilities, specifically hotels and such.
okay.
Property
sounds good.
management companies and things like that. So right now, these these filters are not made to accommodate those larger facilities.
Okay,
That's a good point, though. Thank you.
I think Mark has his hand up again.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Put your hand down, Mark.
I'm sorry.
Okay, anything else for the meeting today? No? All right. Well, thank you so much. Hope everybody has a great day and everybody feels better that's not feeling